All right, friends. So today is August the 18th, 2020. See, they're gonna set her bottom. We're gonna go ahead and start our lesson. So this year on Tuesdays, we are going to have our language lessons. And so, Alex, let's sit down on our bottom, okay, bud? So this year, or all years, at the very beginning of the school year, we always like to review different things. And so right now, we are going to do a review language lesson. And so today we are reviewing ending punctuation. So as second graders, anytime we are writing now, we are writing in complete sentences. And there's 3 different types of punctuation that can go at the end of a sentence. So what are our 3 different types of punctuation? What's one, Olivia? A period. What's our second one? Christopher. What's another type of punctuation at the end of the sentence? We have periods. What else? There's 2 more.
I know one.
All right, CJ?
Exclamation mark and question mark.
Exclamation marks and a question mark. Yeah. So periods, exclamation marks, and question marks are the 3 types of ending punctuation.
I didn't look at that board.
So
I just
period,
knew it.
Exclamation mark, and question mark. So how do we know what type of punctuation to put at the end of a sentence? So let's talk about a period sentence. So we put a period at the end of a complete sentence. That is a statement. So a statement is just a regular, ordinary sentence. It does not mean anything super special. It is not super exciting. You are just stating a fact. I am at school. My marker is blue. I have one brother. I'm wearing sandals today. So a period sentence is just a regular, ordinary sentence. There is nothing super exciting, or you're not asking a question. You are just stating a fact or stating something. On the other hand, when we use an exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So an exclamation mark goes at the end of a sentence that shows strong emotion. So what does strong emotion mean? Any ideas, Olivia?
Something exciting or something that's
Yeah, so strong emotion could be something super exciting. It could be something that is super scary. Maybe you are really angry. Maybe you are really, really sad. Maybe you are just so super excited. Today's our first language lesson! Exclamation point. I am so mad! Exclamation point. Or maybe you're hurt or you're scared. Oh no, I don't know what's gonna happen. So any type of strong emotion, whether it's a positive emotion, and sometimes it could be a negative emotion, like being angry or feeling sad. And then the last type of ending punctuation that we use is a question mark. And we use a question mark at the end of a complete sentence. That's a question. And that is a question. So a question mark goes at the end of a complete sentence. That is a question. So in our English language, there are certain words. If you're starting a sentence with these words, it is going to be a question. So these are like clue words. So when you're reading a sentence, if you read one of these words at the beginning of a sentence, it's going to tell you, ding, 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 this is going to be a question. So I need a question mark. So if a sentence starts with any of these words, who, what, when, where, why, how, and is. So who, what, where, when, why. So those are called the 5 W's. There we go, 5 fingers. So the 5, out to the 5 fingers. So the 5 W's of question sentences. Who, what, where, when, why. And then we have how and as. So all of these words, if they start a sentence, it is going to end in a question mark. Okay, so I want all of you to think, and so what we're going to do is all of you guys are going to think of a sentence, and you are going to say the sentence out loud, and then we're all going to guess if we think your sentence is supposed to end in a period, an exclamation mark, or a question mark. Now, when you are reading a book, your eyes can see that, right, at the very end. But when you are speaking and using your voice, your voice can give away what type of punctuation should be at the end. So if you are reading a story and you're just like, the cat ran to the door, why is the cat running? The cat is so angry. The cat likes to eat cheese. Where is the cat running to? And you're kind of in a robot voice. It's going to be hard for people who are listening to you read to know what type of ending punctuation. So if you are saying a sentence that ends in an exclamation mark, think about, is that showing strong emotion in a happy way, in a sad way, in an angry way? And when you say it, use your voice in that way. When you're asking a question, a lot of times our voices, when we ask a question, our voice, our pitch or our voice gets a little bit higher. Like, where are you going? Who is your best friend? What time is it? Okay? So everyone think of a sentence. It could end in any type of punctuation. And then you're going to say it out loud. And we're all going to guess what type of punctuation it is. Okay? So who wants to go first? All right, Alex, you'll go first. So Alex, say it real loud so we can hear you.
Where are we going?
Do you hear him?
Yeah.
So what type of punctuation is that sentence?
Question mark.
Is it a question mark? All right. Okay, who's going to go next?
Me.
Okay, CJ, your turn. So CJ, you can get in front of the screen and say it. So you can be in front of the camera. There you go. Right, so say your sentence.
Wait, guys, don't get too loud. My mom's trying to recover from. You know what that is. You know what that is.
I should say it one more time so I can hear you.
What is your favorite sport?
All right. So what type of ending punctuation to that end? A question mark. Yeah.
How did you know?
CJ, your turn. I'm sorry. Christopher, your turn. So Christopher, you come to the camera. Christopher is coming over, and Christopher's going to get in the camera, and he's going to say a sentence, and we're going to guess what type of punctuation it needs. All right, get your handsome face in that camera. All right, so say a sentence, and we're going to guess what type of punctuation it needs.
Where do you live? A question mark.
Where do you live?
Question mark.
A question mark. Awesome. All right, Olivia, get your beautiful face up in here.
We're going to Disney World with Claire and Charles.
Ooh.
Exclamation mark.
I would say exclamation mark too.
Exclamation mark.
How about oh, no thank you. I have a pink marker.
A period.
That would be a period. Yeah. So friends, for your language follow-up work this week, you are going to come up with 6 sentences and write them down that end in a question mark. Write down 6 sentences that write an exclamation mark. And you're going to write down 6 sentences that end in a period. So this needs to be in your most beautiful, listen, this needs to be in your most beautiful penmanship. And the key in thinking is it's a complete sentence. So not just like ice cream, exclamation mark. Like, I love ice cream, and making sure that you have a capital letter at the beginning and your ending punctuation. To my in-school friends, you guys open your notebooks, and we're going to copy this down into our notebook.
No.
Alex, do you have any questions for me about your follow-up work for language? So it's 6 complete sentences that end in a question mark, 6 that end in an exclamation mark, and 6 that end in a period, okay? So you'll do that on notebook paper, and then you'll upload that to Google Classroom.
Can do.
Baby? Can do? All right, Alex. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you at 1 o'clock for cultural studies, okay?
Alex. All
right, you say bye, CJ?
Before you leave, bye-bye. Bye. Bye.